Hi, this is our project Locatory, developed for Application Development Lab. Locatory is an Android app developed using React Native where people can share their insights about the places they love. Now, let's first register in our application. In order to register, a person has to give their name, a valid email address, and a password which must be 8 characters long. Now, a user has to provide their location. So I'm going to quickly provide my location. Now, a user has to select the places that they would like to get recommended. So I'm going to select restaurant, hotel, theater. As we can see, our registration is successful. Here is the feed screen. In the feed screen, at first we can see a search bar. In the search bar, we can search for any location created in our application. While searching, this will also provide auto-completion. Then we have the filtering options. So I'm going to demonstrate them now. If I click on the all, then I can see all the places created using our application. Then if I click on the top rated, I can see the most top rated places where the rating is equal to 3 or greater than 3. Then if I click on the restaurant, I can see all the restaurants. If I click on educational, I can see educational places, hotels, tourist places, and at last, if I click on theater, I can see the theaters. Let's clear the filter. Then on the feed screen, we have the places nearest to the user. If we can remember that when we first registered in our application, a user had to provide their location. So by taking in that location, we are providing the locations that are the nearest to our user. As we can see, it is 1.33 kilometers, 1.01 kilometers, 0.81 kilometers far, which is the nearest to our user. We also have the formatted address shown in the cards. Then we have all the tourist destinations. And at last, all the places. So this completes our feed screen. Now let's look at a location. So here is a location. At first I can see the location name, then the correctly formatted address of the location, and then we can see the distance from our user. After that, we can see the average rating of the place, which has been generated by taking in the reviews of the users. By taking the average rating from the users, we are showing it in here. Then the place category is tourist, and it has 2 reviews, as we can see here. Then we can see the accurate location on the map by using Google API. So now let's see a review. So in the review screen, we can see first the title, then the name of the place, an image, and the rating the user has provided. In here, the user has provided a 4-star rating. We can see the username and when the user has provided the rating, the setting of the place, and then the description. We can also like the review and it will be added to our favorites. Then after that, we can see the average budget needed to visit this place, and then we can see all the necessary information about this place in a form of ratings. We can see there is a rating for accessibility, for decoration, for service, for family friendliness, transportation, and the location type. Now let's go to the user profile. So in here we can see the address and the date the user has joined. If we click on the edit option, we can add a profile picture here. So let's add one. Let's click on the update profile. So the profile has been updated successfully. Here we have many other options to see the favorites, the places, and the reviews. I will demonstrate it a little bit later. Now let's first create a place. If a user cannot find an existing place to put a review about, they can always create a new place. So let's demonstrate it. A user has to provide the name of the place. In this case, I'm going to put the name Shajik Valley. The address. The address doesn't have to be the whole address. The user can put like snippets of it, or just can write the half address, and by using Google geocoding, we are going to convert it into a well formatted address. So let's choose the category. It's gonna be tourist, and let's add an image. While adding the image, we can also crop it. So let's now save it. So place has been created successfully. Now let's go and see it. So here we can see the place has been created. If we remember, we just provided the address as Shajik Valley, but in here we can see the well formatted address written Dighinala, Shajik Road, Shajik, Bangladesh. And also we can see the location distance from our user, and here we can see the address on the map using Google API. So let's now create a new review. So we have to click on the new review button. Then at first we have to select the location. We can only create reviews about the places which already exist. If the place doesn't exist, we first have to create a location. So now I'm going to review Domino's Pizza. So I'm just going to write then this will be the title, and in the description I'm going to put some lorem ipsum, average budget, accessibility, so I'm going to rate it 4, decoration 4, service 4, family friendliness 3, transportation car, setting will be indoor, and I'm going to give it an overall rating of 3. So let's now add an image to the review. Here I'm going to crop the image and position in it. So our review has been created successfully. Now let's go back and see it. So Domino's Pizza is a restaurant, so I'm going to go there. So let's now see the review. Here I can see the review where I wrote that I like this place and my rating was 3. And there is my name, the username, and when the review was created, the description, the image, average budget, and all the ratings that I provided are shown here in these cards. I'm going to log out and log in as another user to demonstrate all the remaining functionalities. Now, going to log in as another user. If we go to the location, Ratargul Forest, we can see that now it has an average rating of 2.33, and there are 3 reviews for this place. If I go to the user profile, I can see the option favorites, places, and reviews. So first I'm going to go to the reviews. So let's delete one of them. So one of them is deleted, and now let's go back to see. As we can see, the average rating has now changed to 3 because I have deleted one review. Now, in the user profile, if I go to the favorites, I can see all the reviews that I liked. I can keep track of the reviews in here by liking them. So let's see one. I have liked this review and it is saved as my favorites. If I go back, now I'm going to go to the places. Here I can see all the places that I have created. I've created all these places. Now let's see the notifications by liking the review of the first user or the test user. So the test user created this review. If I click on it, a like would be added. If I click on it again, the like would be removed. But for now, let's give a like. Now let's log out and go to the test user profile. So if we click on the notifications, we can see all the notifications. If I click on one of it, I can see all the likes, and as I have clicked on it, it will be marked as read now. Let's click on another one and go back, refresh. It will be read, and the rest of them are not read yet. So let's now dislike a review. So by clicking on the dislike button, we can dislike a review. So this finishes all the functionalities of our application. And now let's just log out.